We are continuing our Truck Talk series here on Everyday Kentucky with H&A Law, and attorney Jon Hollan joins me now, and we are talking about our data of big trucks.
Thank you for having us again. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us. So tell me a little bit about big trucks on the road.
Yeah, so one of the things we've talked about in other segments is how do we figure out what happened? And and when I say years not long ago, I truly mean 5 to 10 years ago, it was a different ballgame. We might be relying all the time on simply an eyewitness or a few marks on the road or the damage to the vehicles. In today's world and the data-driven society that we're in, especially with commercial shipping and logistics, that's not how we look at these cases anymore.
So what kind of data do you all need for these situations?
Yeah, so we've talked a few times about the packages that you and I might have delivered to our house, and in an ever-changing consumer world, every single step of that package is being tracked. So the commercial transportation companies that are shipping or responsible for delivering these goods, they are heavily monitored to make sure, where are these packages? Are they going to get there as promised? If there are delays along the way, how can we update the consumer? How long does it take? Could it be done faster? Is the driver complying with the rules? Where is the driver going next? So all of these things are being constantly monitored by computer systems that are both satellite-based, inside the truck, at the headquarters of the company, at the headquarters of the shipper, and this is all part of the transportation cycle that's being continually monitored each and every day.
And so what do you all need from that?
So it's a couple of things. Obviously, we are always interested in the data related to the crash. And what I mean by that is, your vehicle that you have that we've talked about, or a commercial tractor, they have what is, the easiest way I can explain it is we're all familiar with like plane crash news, the black box. So it is a crash monitor, and it can be, it's different in different vehicles. It can be associated with a hard impact. It can be associated with hard braking. It can be associated with an airbag control or airbag deployment going off. So it can have different triggers, but what that will often give us is anywhere from 5 seconds up to 60 seconds leading up to and then sometimes following that accident. So that allows us, with our team of experts, to really figure out every single right or wrong action that led up to a crash. And then the bigger picture is going to be, what was going on leading up to this crash? Why was this driver in a hurry? How did this driver not know to stop traffic? Was this driver in compliance with the rules that he has to follow? And rather than it being guesswork, it's thousands of pages, but it's computer systems that we're familiar with, that we've worked with on cases throughout the past 15 years, and that we have experts that can help us interpret when we go and try and figure out or explain to a family what happened and why did it happen.
And so if someone that is watching this needs your all's help, how do they get a hold of you guys?
So our website is www.semijustice.com. It has a lot of trucking-related information and explaining further some of these issues we've talked about today. Our direct contact number is 859-888-8000. Our office is here in Lexington at 620 West Main Street. We have offices here, offices in Louisville, and we handle cases all across the state of Kentucky.
Well, thank you so much, Jon, for joining us again today.
Thank you.
Keep it right here on Everyday Kentucky.